I can't get this out of my mind that I was reading to you at the end of the last segment of the show, the first hour of the show. In a city in Wisconsin, one of the administrators sent out a message. As the holiday season approaches, Mr. Archambo and I, this is whatever her title is, ask that you take some time to reflect on our commitment to create a welcoming and inclusive environment for all residents and visitors to our buildings, as well as to all our coworkers. At City Hall in particular, December is our busiest month of the year. We strive to ensure that every visitor to our building feels valued and respected, regardless of their individual beliefs and traditions. This is all gobbledygook drivel. If you don't feel valued and respected because there are red and green colors, that's what it was about. It was not about anything even about Jesus, no crosses, no creche, nothing. Just red and green. If you feel devalued or disrespected because of that, you are a narcissist. You are a fool. We will not bend to your sickness. Become a mature individual. Wake up to reality. Christmas is a national holiday in the United States. Its colors are red and green. But no, I feel disrespect. You feel disrespected? Do you realize how few problems you must have in life if you think that you are disrespected because red and green are at City Hall? Do you understand who we're talking about here? Pathetic narcissists. Leftism enshrines narcissism. You think you're a woman, or you say you're a woman? Sure, you can compete with women in women's sports. You are all that matters. Women's sports mean nothing. You are everything. That's what leftism is about. You and your idiosyncratic needs or desires are everything. Screw society. That is one of the mottos of the left. How come this Jew, Dennis Prager, doesn't feel disrespected if City Hall has red and green? How come? I'm just curious. Why don't I? Why doesn't any Jew that I know, and I know many, not one feels disrespected if there's red and green? What type of human being feels disrespected if there's red and green in Christmas season? A narcissistic, sick human being. That's it. And I hereby announce you are sick, and our City Hall will not bend to your narcissism. Have a nice day, schmuck. Currently, Christmas decorations are prevalent throughout public counters at City Hall and perhaps other buildings as well. While we understand the significance of this holiday for many, it is important to recognize that not all Wauwatosa employees, residents, or business owners celebrate Christmas. I don't, but my society does. Get it? There's a big difference. The fact that I, Dennis, happen not to celebrate the religious aspects of Christmas doesn't mean a thing. I love my society and the fact that it does. You crap on society because you're a liberal fool who went to graduate school. To that end, we kindly ask that departments refrain from using religious decorations or solely associated with Christmas, such as red and green colors. Colors now, you get that? I'm offended because of colors. What about the people who are offended by LGBT colors, by pride flag colors? Why is that inclusive of those who are not LGBTQIA+? I would say that red and green represent more people than in society, a greater percentage of people than the pride colors. We encourage you to opt for more neutral and inclusive decorations that celebrate the season without favoring any particular faith belief system. Christmas is a national holiday, I keep reminding these people. Here are a few suggestions. Winter Wonderland, snowflakes, snow people. Oh, snow people. Let's build a snow person. And other non-religious symbols associated with. By the way, why are red and green religious? What is religious about red and green? Lights and greenery, festive lighting and greenery can create a warm and welcoming atmosphere without specific religious connotations. Northern Lights. Now, I want to read to you one other thing from this example of the radical secularization of America. By the way, that is at the core of most of our problems. The death of Judeo-Christian values is the core problem in the United States of America. And the carrier of those values has by and large in America been Christianity. And I say that as a committed Jew. You know why? Because I prefer truth to anything else. So here was another thing written in this regard. This is really, it's priceless if I can find it. And I'm not sure I can. It was a letter written by a Christian in reaction to this. Here we go. Yes, I found it. Look at that. It's not coming. This is from, let's see, Wauwatosa's mayor has now sent out an email to the Common Council. Here is the statement. This is from Dennis McBride. You may have heard that certain media outlets, especially Wisconsin Right Now and the Daily Mail, are stoking controversy over an email that our deputy city administrator, Melissa Weiss, sent a few days ago in which she urged city staff to avoid overtly religious messages in their city hall displays. First of all, it's a little dishonest not specifying red and green is the issue. This morning I received a score of emails from people, most not from Wauwatosa, who have expressed outrage. Here is how I responded. This is the mayor of Wauwatosa. And for those of you who wonder, with all that is going on, why am I talking about this? Because this is the heart of the problem in the West, the death of Judeo-Christian religions. Okay? That's why. This is a microcosm of the problem. Ayan Hirsi Ali, whom I will read to you later, one of the giants of our time, this black Somali woman raised in a Muslim family in Somalia, who was the victim of clitoridectomy, and who ran away and went to Holland. And incredibly, a Somali woman became a member of the Dutch Parliament. Then she came to the United States, where she is one of the most widely booked lecturers to speak on society. She's extraordinary. She's fighting for the rights of women, especially women in Muslim countries. And she writes exactly what I have been warning my whole life. The collapse of the West because of the collapse of Christianity.